Hello, my name is Rick Stack. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you two different ways to play major 7 arpeggios. So the first one is going to be a C major 7 arpeggio off of the 6th string. So you start in the 8th fret of the low E, that's your C note. Go to the 7th fret on the A string. Go to the 10th fret on the A string. There's your major triad, 1, 3, 5. Then you go to the 9th fret on the D string. That's a major 7 interval. So 1, 3, 5, 7, octave. That's the intervals. That's not the notes or the frets. The frets would be 8 on the 6, 7 on the A, 10 on the A, 9 on the D, 10 on the D, and then from there you're going to go to 9 on the G, 8 on the B, 7 on the high E, and finally 8 on the high E. So the whole thing slow. That's a C major 7 arpeggio. For the 5th string variety, you can start on the, we're going to do a G major 7 arpeggio here. So you're going to start on the 10th fret of the A string, 9th fret on the D, 12th fret on the D. That's your major triad right there. If you look back at one of my previous videos, I talk about music theory, building triads. There's your G major triad. So then you're going to go to the 11th fret on the G, and then the 12th fret on the G. In interval terms, that's 1, 3, 5, major 7, octave. 1, 3, 5, major 7, octave. Although, there's a couple ways you can play this one. So here's maybe a little more of a traditional way, is you can go from here, and then you'll bar the 12th fret here. You'll go 12 on the G, 12 on the B, 10 on the high E, and then 14 on the high E to 15. Gives you the octave, which is kind of cool. I tend to play it a little different. I usually like to go. So that's the one I'm going to focus on right now. But that other one, if you want to figure it out, that's what it is. So here you're doing the same first 4 notes. But after you get to the 11 on the G, you're going to go to 10 on the, sorry, 8 on the B to 12, and then 10 on the high E. So I'll do that slow a couple times. So we're going. What's nice about that, I think, is that instead of having this awkward little bar here, I guess it's cool for some things, but I like this 8 on the B to the 12. Yeah, just kind of cool for some things. So that's the G major 7 arpeggio. A cool thing to do would be just to practice these two back and forth. You could just go. If you want, you could do alternate picking for everything. That would be a good exercise for your right hand. You know, down, up, down, so on. I tend to sweep, or I guess they call it economy picking typically, if you do like a little sweep. So like those 3 notes, the 12 on the D, to 11 on the G, to 8 on the B, I might do just that little. So that's kind of a personal preference thing, of course. But yeah, as far as the theory goes, if you already know what a major triad is, and if you don't, again, just go back to one of my previous videos, but we're just adding in one new note. So as far as the new thing we're adding in is the major 7 interval. And major 7 interval is actually pretty simple. If you did a C major scale, starting on the 8th fret here, the C. When you get to the 7th note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that 7th note is the major 7 interval. So that's why you have a major triad with a major 7 interval, gives you a major 7 arpeggio. Later on you can flat it. That would turn it into a dominant 7 arpeggio. But we're not going to go there right now. Try to keep things simple, do one thing at a time. So yeah, so practice these arpeggios. They're cool, they give you a nice melodic sound. Use tons in jazz, but I think you can use them in other kinds of music too. So if you haven't already, if you would like to subscribe to my channel, that would be fantastic. I would appreciate it greatly. And if you have any ideas for future lessons, just leave it in the comments below. Thanks. Talk to you soon.